Lesson 12.2. Now this lesson is looking at a completely different part of it. This is looking at different points of view. And for this lesson, I strongly recommend you asking to use those manipulatives or those little cubes and to make these figures. Alright, right here I have a top view, a front view, and a side view of these figures. So right here, the front view, I have 1, 2, 3 blocks vertical and 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks horizontal. So you can see what that would look like. My top view has 1, 2, 3 vertical and 1, 2, 3, 4 horizontal. And my side view has 1, 2, 3 horizontal and 1, 2, 3 vertical. What you might not have realized by these, since they're all different looking pictures, they're all showing you the same thing. Here's what the figure actually looked like. And the way we get that, the front view comes kind of from this angle, straight onto the front of it here. And so what we see when we're looking at the front view is we see this tower right here, and that's matched up right here with this tower. And notice how it's 1, 2, 3 blocks high. And then we also see this way. But when you're looking at it straight from this front view, you don't see the sides of this block. You only see the front of it. So you would see 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So remember I said there would be 3 high and 4 blocks going this way. The top view is kind of weird. It's from on top of it like this. When you're looking down at it, you see the top of this block, the top of this block, and the top of this block, the top of this block, and this block, but you don't see the sides over here, or you wouldn't see the sides over here. So if you look at it, you see 1, 2, 3 blocks this way, and 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks this way. So that's what we have up here, the top view. Again, looking down at it, we saw this, this, and this, and that, and that. Now the side view comes on the very side over here. We wouldn't see the sides of it here. We would just be looking directly this way, and we would see the side of this block, the side of that block, the side of that block, so that we would see 3 blocks going this way, and then we would see this side of the block, this side of the block, and that side of the block. So we would see 3 going up. So our side view would look like that. I use the manipulatives to make one myself. So this is the same figure. If you look at it as the top view, it looks like just an L. I'm sorry, it does not look like an L. But you can see that there's just a line going this way and a line going this way. If we were to back up and look at it, from this angle, we see it going 2 different ways. From this, all we see is the line going up and the line going over. And we're a little bit above it, so that's why we can see the angles. But if we look at it like this, it's quite a bit different. The side view would look at it either from this side or from the other. But again, you just see it going up and you see it coming over. So that's where we get our different views from. Let's look at the guided practice. The guided practice gave us a figure and we needed to make a front, side, and top view. I'd like you to look at the guided practice in your textbook or the online textbook and see if you can figure out and draw a front, side, and top view for number 1. Pause the video here and then do that and come back. Alright, let's look at it. The front view should look like this. The side view should look like this. And the top view will look like this. It's hard to be able to do this over a video, so it will be really helpful if you have your book or your online book available to you while you're doing this. And again, this guided practice is a little confusing to go over as a whole while we're just looking at this. So if you want to talk about it in class, make sure you come up to me. the number one thing to remember is that things look different from different points of view. We've talked about that in reading, but now it's coming true in math as well. Please use those manipulatives. They will help you. If you have any questions, make sure you ask or you watch the video. If you watch the video a second time and you still don't understand it, the extra video from Pearson is there as well. I know you guys don't like that, but the key while you're watching that video is to pause it very frequently. I know they go really fast, but if you pause it several times, it is a really, really great video. All right, hopefully you'll understand this. I know it's a little bit tricky. Make sure you ask questions tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.